You are the Phantom, searching for the evil Rebecca Madison in the vast city of Metropia. As head of Maximum Inc., she will stop at nothing to fulfill her twisted plans to control the world, unless you can overpower her. Vicious bosses and hordes of buyouts programmed to destroy you relentlessly attack at every turn. But you strike back with an arsenal of heavy-duty weapons including a smart gun, inductance rope, homing missiles, and many others. Use 2 weapons at once to double your chances of survival. Then control your destiny as you weave your way through more than 60 incredible levels. The danger is staggering. The fate of the city, the ecosystem, and all of humanity rests on your abilities. You know what must be done to save Metropia and the world from certain doom. This is Phantom 2040 from Viacom New Media, released in 1995, based on the show Phantom. I think it was Phantom 2040, which if you saw the Phantom movie with Billy Zane in it, same kind of thing. That would be almost a prequel to this. Directly based upon the animated TV show, but follows a plot line not strictly taken by the show, and plays a lot like Metroid and Castlevania games. I have somewhere in a folder somewhere, I have all of the episodes of the show. The show's pretty darn good, I think, anyway. But let's talk about the game a bit. Primarily side-scrolling action elements. Several points in the storyline, you can make a direct choice about which path you take. Every choice gives you a different ending. There are 20 different endings available. A select few are classified as successful, while all others result in negative outcomes for the city and present the player with the message, try again. There's heavy emphasis on exploration, and it's up to you to locate the area's objective or exit, and every area offers optional areas with restoration kits or upgrades. Some are locked by numbered gates, which must be opened by destroying a remote lock of the same number located elsewhere in the area. The objective may include locating a keycard, dealing with a boss, or finding access to the next area. The majority of areas can be revisited all at the player's leisure anytime after they unlocked. The storyline in Phantom 2040 presented differently in the NTSC and PAL versions of the game. The NTSC version, in the options menu, you have the choice of having the game story presented to you in cinematics between levels and dialogue between characters, or in a short point list of what happens in those cinematics. The PAL version, you only get the summarized version, and you must choose what language the text is displayed in. While the backstory is exactly the same as the backstory for the show, the video game doesn't specifically enact any of the series' episodes, but instead borrows elements from various episodes in an overarching story of the Phantom's mission to stop Maximum Inc. from dominating Metropia. EGM gave it a 6.8 out of 10. Their 3 or other 4 reviewers had an overall positive reaction, though they criticized the constant spawning of robot enemies and the lack of originality. They were critical of the walking animation for the title character, but assessed the graphics to be generally very good, and praised the cinematics and non-linear quest. Atomic Dog of GamePro, while cautioning the game's high difficulty, makes it suitable only for hardcore gamers, was more enthusiastic, calling it a rip-roaring action-adventure game that pumps the best elements of the genre. Fast-moving side-view beat-em-up action, multiple selectable weapons, and hordes of enemies. He additionally praised the excellent controls, graphics, and multiple endings. He reviewed the Genesis version with equal enthusiasm, commenting that if you hunger for a 16-bit challenge, Phantom 2040 is a feast, made even more satisfying by lengthy replay value. Bro Buzz of GamePro had a more mixed assessment of the Game Gear version, stating that the gameplay is strong with a variety of slick moves, but the audio and graphics pale in comparison to the console version, making it easily to lose track of the Phantom and his enemies against the background. Phantom 2040, created by Lee Falk, based on a comic strip, The Phantom. Central character is said to be the 24th Phantom. This aired from September 1994 to March 1993 in syndication. I want to see... Looking for a name. Casting characters, don't do that. Peter Chung, that's the guy's name. You might know Peter Chung from things like Aeon Flux and Reign the Conqueror. Very unique, interesting character designs, and animation style. I quite like it. I think it works really well. This is the lightest thing that he's ever worked on, Phantom 2040, and it's still not all that light, really. The show's really quite good. I would recommend it if you can find it. And the game, really quite good. I used to rent this quite a bit. Never finished it. need to actually let's play it someday, because it is. They talked about the controls and the good graphics and everything. All true. The game just plays spot on. I would almost say it has a really like Shadowrun vibe to it, but it's almost like a Shadowrun skin put over Super Metroid. It's pretty good.